Welcome to My CK Events. My name is Brandon Papps, and we're here to bring you Wambo, which is known as the Wallaceburg Antique Motor and Boat Outing. We are going to be showing you some great things today: boats, ships, automobiles, and much, much more. This is known as one of the greatest events in southwestern Ontario. That is why we're here, to show you some great stuff. Let's go to Wambo. We're here in downtown Wallaceburg for the 20th annual Wambo event, and we're going to go downtown and we're going to check out some great vehicles and much more. Stay tuned on TV Coach Go. I'm here with Wayne Barnier, and he is one of the committee members here. And I just had a question for you, Wayne. What are the expected changes for Wambo? Do you have any new plans for next year or anything like that?
There's always new plans coming for Wambo. We try to get through 1 year at a time. This year is year 20, as you're aware. We have a 3-day event this year, which is new to Wambo. Sunday is added to it. We have a non-denominational church service Sunday morning. We have the lawn tractor races. We have a car show coming downtown with the stereo competition going on. That should be
great.
Nice and noisy. So lawn tractor races, as I said, there's a golf tournament, and so it's a three-day event this year. So we're quite happy about that.
Cool. Sounds like there's lots to do here at Wambo, the 20th annual Wambo here. So
it's as you can see, it's a family event. We've got stuff for kids of all ages. We've got boat show, we've got fire trucks, we've got toys, we've got cars. We got a little bit of everything.
And that's what Wambo needs, definitely. So Wayne, how much has it changed really over the 20 years?
It has changed a lot. I've been with Wambo for probably about 7 or 8 years now. And just in those 7 years, it's changed a lot. Like, my department has changed a lot, but Wambo keeps getting bigger and bigger every year. You meet a lot of new people that's got different things they want to show, so we get them into the show. It just started way back when with a bunch of good old boys, you might say, got together that wanted to show their boats. Some of them wanted to show their cars. They said, well, let's open up a craft area so the wives can go to the craft area, and it just keeps growing and growing and growing. So we're pretty proud of Wambo for being 20 years old and this size it is. So it's a big event.
And that's fantastic, and it's getting bigger and better every year.
Yes, we think it is. The way the economy is, we might be a little low on numbers, but it's still a good show.
And it's always going to be great here at Wambo, the 20th annual Wambo here. And how do you think the weather is for this 20th annual Wambo?
It's great so far. We're really blessed with good weather last night, today, and we're hoping for good weather for tomorrow too.
Good to hear, good to hear. And can you tell me a little bit about all these cars here?
Well, this is a toy show area. We have a lot of collectors here that collect die-cast cars. Huge collection. We have a gentleman here that carves cars out of wood. He takes the actual scales them down and carves them all out of wood. We have a very impressive display of ships over here, model ships. Toys, we have kids here that display their toys. Just for anybody that has a collection of any kind of toys, kids, older kids too, people my age. So it's we try to cover the whole aspect of the toy situation. So
yeah, and that's pretty fantastic, because I see there's an awful lot of good models over here.
Oh yeah,
yeah, I like them a lot.
There's like I say, we try to do it all for each and all the kids, and it's great to see the people come out and look at all this stuff. It's nice to look at the big stuff, but it's really nice to look at the miniature stuff.
That's right, and I'm sure a lot of people enjoy, seeing them. And of course, I'm sure that they want to go out afterwards and, get their own cars as well. And I'm sure they probably even want to buy them.
Oh yes, we have them come around and say, well, where can you buy this? Where can you buy that? And we try to steer them in the right direction and get going. It's nice to see a kid to take a model and put it together. They're not actually sitting on a computer with their fingers, So
I can understand that for sure. Okay. And can you tell me a little bit about the car?
Oh, I bought the car back in 1985. It didn't run at the time, but the fella told me the motor and it was really good. So I believed him. He looked like an honest man.
Yep.
And then I had Maynard and Holmes go over the whole car, redone her, and they worked on about a year. And it's been a wonderful car for trophies, I'll tell you. Yeah, I got it in 1985. February 85, yep. 24 years in February coming.
So how long have you been coming to Wambo? Have you been coming here every year?
Oh, I may have missed a couple years out of the 20 years.
But still very committed.
Here in the 80s, when I only had about 20, 25 cars.
Wow. And then, so back then, now, look at it.
Right up to hundreds, yeah. A couple hundred, 230, 225, right around there. Oh, it's a beautiful show, beautiful show.
Yeah. And what do you mostly come here for?
Well, our club helped sponsor this, or looked after the car show for a good 8 years under Terry Glover.
Okay.
And now working with Matt Thomas, the second year with Matt Thomas. I've been helping him out. So as long as it's here, I'd like to help, as long as I'm able to.
Yep. It's always a great event here at the 20th Annual Wambo here. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it. Definitely. So, if you could tell me a little bit about your car, how you acquired it, and a little bit of the history on it.
Okay, we've had the car for about 8 years now. We let it sit for a little while as we collected parts, and about a year and a half ago we decided to get going on the project. And it's a 1970 Z28 with a split front bumper, and it's got a 400 cubic inch engine in it with a 750 CFM carburetor.
Impressive.
And it's got a 4-speed tranny in it.
And I bet you it just goes.
It goes. It loves a nice long ride, and we came from Harrow.
Oh wow, awesome.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So it's a beautiful day. It was a nice ride all the way up here.
Perfect. And is this your first time being here at Wambo?
Yes, we just put the car on the road about 3 weeks ago, and yeah, I've been trying to go to every show that I can.
Show it off, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. And how are you enjoying Wambo today?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
This is an awesome place to be. This is the first time I've been here, and especially with car, and it's just a great, wonderful place to be.
Absolutely. Okay, so what have you been enjoying here at Wambo? I imagine probably the cars.
Yes, I love looking at all the cars that have come in. All wonderful, both modified and stock cars are amazing to look at. And the camaraderie of all the people that have brought in all their cars. It's great.
Awesome. Well, good to hear.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much.
Matt Thomas. I'm here with Wambo, one of the car managers here.
Okay.
And I've been putting on the car show here for 2 years now. I've been putting on car shows personally for about 4 years.
Okay.
It's going pretty good there.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So you've been with Wambo for a little bit, and I just noticed back there you're awarding lots of people with awards, for cars.
Yeah. Well, for the classes of the shows, there's a good 80 trophies that we're giving out here for the whole weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Just gave out one of the big Imperial Oil Chairman's Choice Awards. It was a really nice one. So it's a big trophy they have over there. So went out to a really nice guy in Kingsville.
Awesome. And one of the main trophies is the Chairman's Trophy.
Yep. Yeah, the Chairman's Trophy, which we actually just awarded.
Oh,
This is the Chairman's Choice Award. It was just awarded to the guy in Kingsville.
So that was the one. Wow, that's fantastic. So cool. Well, that must be like an awesome honor, to be able to give that to him.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. And it's definitely an honor being part of the Wambo team too, and helping out for. I'll probably be here for many years to come now.
That's always good. It's always good to participate in Wambo, the 20th annual. And would you suggest, like next year it's going to be even better?
Next year is going to be bigger and better. So if anyone ever wants to come out, any year, make, and models available for Sundays. Saturdays 1984 and older. Just come out, show off your cars. Lots of prizes, awards, trophies. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Always good fun here at Wambo. All right, and I just wanted to ask you, basically, how are you enjoying Wambo?
Good. Oh, as always.
Oh, as always.
This is, I think, our 6th time here in 8 or 9 years.
Awesome. So you always come down in the boat?
Yep. Oh.
And what basically brings you to Wambo?
Oh, just friends and
Yeah.
a place to bring a boat. There's no place very few places in Canada you can go with a boat to actually have fun.
Exactly, I can hear you definitely on that one. And I imagine you probably enjoy the boats in the cars. And
We come with friends. All these 5 boats here are from Sarnia area.
oh, perfect.
Most of them from our marina.
Oh, really? So you guys all came down together?
Gary and I did.
Oh,
The
okay.
other boats, this one was already here, and the others come an hour later.
Ah.
I didn't know they were coming.
But it worked out perfect.
It's just great. Yeah. So we all know each other.
Yeah, it's always a good and friendly time here at Wambo.
There's not as many boats this year as other years. Like 2 years ago, there was boats here 4 deep going out here, rafted off each other. There was 4 deep. Like there was a lot of boats a couple of years ago.
Well, it does. Well, gas prices too, right?
That's likely a lot of it. The economy and the fuel price would scare a lot of people. Because from us to come down to Sarnia, it costs us $300 in gas each way. Like 150 each way. So
But it's worth it, right?
and this boat would cost like $600.
Yeah, that is a bigger boat.
Oh yeah.
But it's worth it though, right? Being here with friends and family.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, always good to hear. All right. Well, thank you very much for the interview. Yeah. Have a good one. Take care. Okay, and I'm here with Lee Burrows, and he is one of the Wambo committee members. Actually, what's your role here, actually? And you're a director?
First vice chair.
Okay, all right. And tell me a little bit, I guess, about your division here, I guess, and how Wambo's became better, I guess, for this 20th annual Wambo.
We originally started on the other side of the river and on the pavement where we couldn't pump and show the trucks off properly. So then when this property come available, we come over here, and we've been here about 10 years now. And we have a few trucks pumping and showing the kids how to enjoy spraying the hose, and gracious enough for the owner of the property to keep it clean for us, and it's been kind of nice. I've had up to 35 trucks, but I've had down to 20, and I'm at 26 this year, and I'm very happy because of all the prices of fuel and things that are around, and these things take a lot of money to take across the country, so I'm very happy with the turnout today, and of course our weather, we're blessed with it again, and
Exactly.
and I've been involved with the committee as a fire manager of the fire trucks involved with Wambo for 17 years. So I'm still enjoying it. I got trucks of my own, and
Perfect.
so I travel around the country. So very happy to how things are turning out. So.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for a better day, and it looks like it's getting better year after year.
Yeah, we try and increase it more and more, but we're getting pretty near to our limit for our spaces, So, we're real happy with it. So.
Good. It's always a good fun event for the kids and everyone of all ages.
We include all families, so it's based for all family members. So
A good family event.
yeah, thanks for coming around. So
Yep.
yeah, we're pretty well blessed because there's only 5 tillers that we know of in Ontario that are running on the road, and we are the old type tillers, and we are blessed with 3 of them here today, and we got 3 in this area, and the other 2 are up north in the area, so we're kind of blessed to have the 3 here.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate it. And this is your fire engine behind here.
Yes, it is. It's a 1929 American LaFrance pumper, come from Bloomfield, New Jersey.
Wow, that's awesome. It's fantastic.
79 years old, and it still works.
It's still a chugging. Yep. Cool. So basically, has it been restored?
This and that, a little bit of chrome, some paint, touch up here and there. The engine's all the same, pump's all the same.
So all original.
All original.
That's always good, and that's what Wambo is all about.
Right. The only thing is the agent on the truck is the driver.
Yep. So how many years have you been here at Wambo?
I think I've been here about 15 years.
15 years and counting.
Yes. So, as long as I still have a truck, I'll keep coming back.
Exactly. So, how are you enjoying Wambo?
It's the best show I go to.
And you couldn't ask for better weather.
Can't bet. The weather's great. The host is fantastic. The water's wet.
Couldn't ask for better.
What more can you ask for?
Exactly. How many people normally get to visit your truck, be able to operate the hoses and everything?
I let the little kids that run the hose just for them to feel what it's like to be a firefighter. And I don't know, maybe one time I had 25 or 30 kids come through, and they all have fun.
And that's always good.
Then the parents are mad because they got to go buy the kids toys.
They all want a fire engine.
Yeah, everybody wants a fire truck.
They all want to become like a firefighter when they grow up, because that's, possibly their dream.
Yeah, this was mine, but I decided to become General Motors, so now I have all my toys. This is one
Perfect.
of 3.
One of 3.
Yes.
That's awesome. Well, thank you very much for the interview. I appreciate it.
Come to Michigan sometime. We'll let you ride the truck.
That'd be awesome. Thanks. We're here with Chip Gordon here, and he's going to tell us a little bit about Wambo and how it's 20th annual, and much more. If you could tell us a little bit about Wambo, if you could, Chip.
Certainly. Pard Martin had the insight years ago about doing the putting basically boats together, and now we've just increased it for so many years now. This is year 20, and we got cars and fire trucks and motorcycles, airplanes. We're considered now as Ontario's largest antique transportation show. We got military equipment over here, so we've had a great opening ceremonies last night. Well, throughout today there'll be like last night we had a cruise night. Today we're going to have all the antique shows, and also what the most important is at 1 o'clock we have a boat parade coming in from all the different police boats from all over the U.S. and Canada.
Fantastic.
And then in the afternoon at 3, we got another cruise of the fire trucks. Okay. They go out all around the neighborhood at 3 o'clock. We got fire hose demonstrations, and let some of the youth play with the fire hoses and have some fun. So it's kind of neat. And then these are one of the trophies that we give the Chairman's Choice Award away for fire trucks, cars, boats.
So we don't know yet who's coming.
No, not yet.
No, not yet.
So it's going to be a full afternoon of all entertainment. We've got 17 bands, as you can hear in the background now, that throw it all over different areas in town, and refreshment tent again tonight. And just to make it a full weekend, and appreciate all the people and fans of Wambo come out year after year.
Absolutely, and it's a great event for everyone. It's always something to do. Definitely on a great, wonderful weekend.
Yes, it is, and I enjoy all the people that do come on a yearly basis. One fellow said that he don't plan any weddings or funerals on Wambo weekend because he won't be there.
Exactly, that's a committed person to Wambo, that's for sure. And I just wanted to mention, Chip, congratulations on the 20th annual Wambo. And how great a success it is, and year after year, it's always becoming a better event.
you know, there's so much here. There's art in the park, and there's craft tables. There's so much for everybody to do and want to be a part of Wambo, and it's a real joy to put it on too.
I can imagine. Well, thanks again. I appreciate it. All right. And I guess you're known as the train guy.
Yeah, I guess I've been called that, and the train guy, the train man, whatever. Yeah.
Okay, and if you could tell us just a little bit about your train display here, that'd be great.
Okay, it's basically an interactive layout that I did in 4 levels. We run 5 trains at a time, and the trailer was actually custom built for this layout. Everything was designed on the computer, and then when we realized it was going to work, then we started to put it in the side of here, and from the initial design from there to the end, it was about 1 year to do it.
Wow, that's fantastic. Would you be able to show us a little bit on it?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Let's have a look at this.
This is the command module here. You've got transform. This will run up to 4 trains, and this is a separate line, and this is a separate line here. So it's 5 independent loops, and all controlled individually, and they all go different directions. There's activators here for your sounds and etc. I guess this one here is coming around the other side, but basically it engages the sound in the horn. This one here, the Budweiser train.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's for all the dads in the crowd.
That's all right.
And we run, for the kids, we run like Thomas the Tank and Percy and stuff like that. And,
great for the kids.
Yep. And the Hogwarts Express up top going around the Magic Mountain. All the accessories on here are all interactive. So if they press the red button, it'll operate either the sawmill or the rotary snowplow. There's a helicopter over the other side, a billboard guy that goes up and down. And there's some that operate all the time, like the track gang crew over here. They kind of vibrate and hack and dig up, and then they got the scrap crew that's taking apart the old locomotive. So it's
very interactive. Very interactive. I like that a lot. Imagine. Well, your display is absolutely incredible. I like it a lot.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it, and we just love coming down here because the people are friendly, and it's just a great day out here. So it's a wonderful event.
Absolutely, and you couldn't ask for better. And is this the first time that you've been here at Wambo?
This is our 3rd time we've been here. So the same spot the last 3 years, and it gets better every year.
And everyone loves it.
Yeah, it seems to be, we get kids from 1 to 101, and everybody kind of remembers the old trains if they had it when they were kids, and the young kids, of course, they're into it now, so great hobby.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right, have a great day. And Bob, if you could tell me just a little bit about how this actually started with the soapbox racing, and how well of a turnout it's been.
This has been our biggest turnout yet. Wambo's always a really strong race,
right, because
of all the other activities that are going on in the community. Mm-hmm. So we have 34 entries today, which is fantastic. And a good crowd of spectators. It seems to pick up a little bit more every year. You get grandparents and aunts and uncles and cousins, so it's really pleased with the turnout. So.
Exactly, and all supporting the kids in their hard efforts for making this a good, fun event.
Yes, it's a good family outing, and I think it's great for everybody. So a lot of even the people living here, most of them are like a lot of retirees, mm-hmm, and they look forward to it every year. So it's just an all-around great event. So.
And I enjoy watching them too. It's they are fun.
You'll have to build a car. Maybe you can get...
Perhaps, maybe.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that'd be great.
All right, well, thank you very much.
Okay, well,
I appreciate it. Thanks again for the...
Okay, thank you.
I'm really liking Wambo. It's actually the first time I've actually been here to Wambo. It's my first time. And it's awesome. There's a lot of nice vehicles here. You have these fire trucks, ambulances, boats, cars, lots of stuff to do for the kids. You have soapbox racing. Couldn't ask for a better day. And is this the first time that you've been here at Wambo?
Oh, I've been here 20 years. Never
20 years, and this is the 20th annual.
20th anniversary of Wambo, and we've been coming here with the fire group for a number of years. I've always brought an ambulance because I own the ambulance service here for 28 years in Kent County, and I collected old ambulances, and so we've always brought an ambulance as part of the group here for Wambo.
And it's always a classic.
And yes, it's true. And we have just opened up Canada's first EMS museum in Essex County about a month ago. So
really, that's fantastic.
A number of my ambulances are at the museum right now, so this is the only one I had to bring out today, but we're pretty happy to have it here. And this one's under restoration. We've just acquired it and got it on the road. So
that's cool. So you just acquired it this year?
No, I've had it for a number of years, but I just got it painted and some work done on it. So it's coming along. We still have some more work to do on it. And
would you be able to actually just give us like a quick little walkthrough on the actual vehicle?
Yeah, sure. Okay. This is a 1968 Cadillac Superior. It was bought brand new in Welland, Ontario, and used in that service for probably 15 years, roughly. And then it was stored and taken out of service. And we acquired it from the original owner, and he was hoping that we would get a chance to restore it, and finally we did. I've had it, as I say, 10 years, but I just got it on the road about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So we still have a lot of work to do. Curtains need to be finished and put in, and some other tidying up, but it's coming along, and it's quite a unit, and we'll transport 2 patients at a time. The seat folds down, and the second stretcher goes in on the side here. And it's a high top, so if they were using IV fluids for transportation, they can hang the fluid bottles up on the ceiling and get some flow for replenishing the fluids for the patient.
So plenty of room.
Lots of room.
Have you found that anything's changed within Wambo? You know, within your fire group here. You know, like have there been more added vehicles?
Automobiles and fire apparatus. The numbers are down a bit. I think probably due to the price of fuel and transportation. We walked over on the other side this morning, and I think the numbers are down at the present time, but they may fill in the day as time goes by. So hopefully it'll keep the same numbers, and it's always one of the best shows around, so we've had good times.
That's right. The more vehicles, the better.
That's true. That's very true. We need to get people to come across the bridge over to see the vehicles on this side of the river. Seems like a long walk for some people, but we'd like them to come across the river and see fire apparatus and ambulances and such. So.
And it's always cool.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much for the interview. Appreciate it.
Here is that of a wandering minstrel. I was hired by the Wambo committee to stroll the streets, playing the guitar, singing songs of old, and just making people feel a little bit more relaxed as they're walking up and down and becoming one of the sights of the activities that are here.
For sure. And are you enjoying Wambo?
Yes, this is the 3rd time I've been here with Wambo, playing and singing and meeting old friends, and it's nice getting back to Wallaceburg and seeing the people.
I can only imagine, and what a perfect day for it as well.
Oh, it's a wonderful day. It's a perfect day for strolling and singing.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Thank you very much.
I would say that this 20th annual Wambo event has been very good, and it's been the 20th annual Wambo event, and it's been very successful. Now, what does the next, basically 20 years, now say for Wambo? All we can do is see. For TV Coach Co, this is Brandon Paps. Thank you for joining us. Have a great day.